I'm a freaky, freaky bitch.
Hey, what is up, guys? We're going to be talking about my speech experiences, and this goes into from 8th grade all the way to junior year, I'd say. And I always had a tough time with speeches, like really tough time. Not like you'd forget some words, you'd screw up a line or stuff like that. Like, no, I really fucked up a lot of speeches. Maybe it didn't seem like it. Maybe it was just to me that I fucked up a lot of classes. But it seemed like, damn, I was just bad at it. Especially in high school, I was until senior year. If we ever had a speech, I wouldn't be bad at it at all. But sophomore, or no, 8th grade. 8th grade. Since I went to a Christian school, we had this graduation thing where you had to say some speech or something weird at the end of graduation, like just a one or two liner. And every time when I say a speech, or when I had to say a speech, I would like freeze up type of thing, where like all your muscles in your neck and stuff freeze, and like you can't turn your head, and you feel like you're shaking, but you're not, and your face is getting red, but it's really not, and stuff like that. Like that, dang, it's just a weird habit that I had. Giving speeches, and that's the first time when I realized that I had a problem with speeches in front of a lot of people. And I don't think that one was as bad as when I actually went into speech class in sophomore year. So speech class in sophomore year, if you don't know what speech class is, it's kind of to help you talk in front of people, and it's easy stuff. It's like English class, but just speech orientated, with only like 4 speeches for the whole semester. And I'm pretty sure, what was the first one? I think the first one was just somebody that you lived up to. And I don't even remember what I did for that. I don't even know if I did the first speech, to be honest. Oh shit! Actually, I think I tried being funny or something with that one. And I think I did something about like Chuck Norris or some shit. And I think it was, oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It was something about Chuck Norris. Maybe that was freshman year in one of the English classes. It was a book about Chuck Norris. That's what it was. And I didn't actually read it. I think it was for a book report or something. And it was by Chuck Norris for some stupid ass reason, because I just found a book the night before, and I was like, looked it up on Google, and I was like, oh, okay, what do we got on here? And I put in a nutshell the whole story and shit like that. I think it was like a biography or something. And yeah, that's what I did. I was like, fuck it, I'm doing this, whatever. And people looked at me really strange because it was Chuck Norris book, and I was like, fuck you. But yeah, sophomore year, they had those 4 speeches. One was a demonstration speech, and I'm drawing a blank on what the other ones were. I knew there's something orientated around you and stuff like that. Maybe it was like your favorite animal or something like that. But oh, alright, let's talk about the favorite animal one. Alright, so fucking God, alright, this is the weirdest, strangest thing that's ever happened in a speech. So let's start it off. We have some chick that literally, she's like 5 foot, walks up to the front of the class, to the podium or whatever the hell that thing is, and she has dark hair. It's like blackish, long, curly hair. She's one of those nerdy kids that like watch Harry Potter all the time, and okay, what is that? Twilight, reads all the Twilight books. That weird chick that no one likes in the class, and she's with those weird people in the school she like hangs out with, and she walks up to the front of the class and starts talking about wolves. And she starts saying how they're endangered or are becoming endangered, and starts talking about it like really, like she's like softly. She's like, and the wolves are like, they're really cool, and they're becoming endangered because of the things that are happening to them, and and she starts like crying midway through the speech. And the funny thing is, she stops the speech and starts crying for some reason. And then the teacher like looks at her like, what the fuck? And she tells her to keep going too. Like, she doesn't tell her to stop. She just keeps crying, and she's like, come on, you can finish the speech. Like, what the fuck? But I think it was funny. She was still crying, trying to finish the speech, and it ended up being like, I think it was like 4 minutes long. of her crying the whole time, like literally sobbing the whole time the rest of the speech. And I was like, the fuck, this makes me look pretty decent when I'm going up here to do my speeches. And oh, and I did when I was into the speech thing, I did still do videos on YouTube, except skits and stuff. So when my demonstration speech came up, alright, my demonstration speech, I was like, I think I made it 2 or 3 nights before that speech had to come up, and they said that you could make a video, except not actually demonstrating it in the video, because you would have to demonstrate it in class, but use the video as like a instructional type of thing. Except I made the video. It was playing something on the guitar, and I made that video, and I said how to do it on the video, and I think I was so bad at doing speeches, they just said fuck it, just let him do the video. And I wasn't even afraid just standing up there in front of people, like just having them watch the video. I was afraid. Like, imagine now what I'm doing. I'm having you guys watch these videos, and it doesn't matter, but I guess it's gameplay too, so you're not really seeing me fully. But yeah, that was scary as hell. I remember like having the remote in my hand, like shaking, because I remember people in the class, they didn't like me and stuff. So don't give a shit about what people think about you, because that kind of fucks you over in your head and stuff. You start thinking about that and you start shaking and stuff like that. So that's what my problem was. And I'm pretty sure because they had these improv type things in that class where you had to do like 5 or no, maybe it was like 2 a week or something like that. And I didn't do 1. But it only docked you like a 5% grade, and I think I actually failed that speech class. But that wouldn't have saved me anyways, because I think I just didn't do the homework in that class either. So I was like, fuck it, who cares about the homework in this class? I'll probably just do good on the speeches. And the speeches I did get like 70s and 80, but that's just because I think she was leewaying on how good people did the speeches and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't feel like going up in front of people. I was like, fuck that, dude. That's sketch as fuck. Like, if I would have went up now, I'd be like, yo, what up? Alright, what do we got here? We got, what's your favorite experience right now? I'd be like, oh, damn, when I'm fucking that pussy every night. Like, that shit, I would have literally walked up in front of the class and said that shit. But, hey, that's another thing. Like, I've changed so much throughout the high school years and from like middle school and stuff like that. I've changed my outlook on like life and shit. My personality has changed a little bit because I'm more confident and stuff. My looks, I've totally changed from looks. Oh my god, I'm like totally different. You wouldn't even recognize me from like if I was a little kid, 8th grade or anything. You would not even notice me, because before I had braces, I had glasses, my hair was all like a rat nest. It was like a blonde, light brown rat nest where it's like all fucked up looking. It's like almost shoulder length, like a gross like hair that just, oh my god, I looked so fucking weird. And now I got shaved head besides the top of it, and I just look totally different. Like, I changed so much, especially when I had my ears stretched. Now I still look totally different. And I thought if I didn't have my ears stretched, I would look bad. But no, that's the total opposite. I look better than I did before. So, like, I changed so much, and I think it's for the better. But that kind of takes my outlook on life, too, because even if changes happen, it doesn't mean that life's going to be fucked up. And that's the same thing with the speeches. Like, just because you give a horrible speech or you're not good at giving speeches, there we go, good at giving speeches, doesn't mean you're a bad commentator. I don't know if I'm a bad commentator or not. You guys can tell me. But I've been doing YouTube for a while, so I think that kind of gave me a new sense of commentating or ability, because I used to just act and stuff in my videos and be all trying to be funny and stuff. But yeah, that's probably my new thing. And then in front of people, I couldn't do that for some reason, because I couldn't act like I was talking to the camera in front of them. I don't know why. But yeah, this is weird. Like, don't tense up. I tensed up a lot. My neck would like, it would hurt to turn my neck when I was trying to look at people. And it would like fuck me up even more, because I'd be like, damn, can they see that? Do they know that that's happening to me? Do they understand that I'm like stuttering and stuff like that? Like, oh my god, like thinking about that and shit, like, oh my god. But yeah, if I ever went back to speech class, I'd fuck that shit up. I would get A's and all that motherfucking shit. So I hope you guys like this video. Do good on your speech classes. Don't fail like I did. And I hope you guys like this video. This has been some Medal of Honor gameplay from the demo. And I'm out, guys. Peace. Your HD PVR or Elgato game capture, and she's like, well, the only way I can make it up is have you